Welcome to our channel. On today's video, we're going to be looking at the top 10 best places to live in Southwest Florida. I'm going to warn you, some of these communities may be far outside of your price range, so if you're the average person, this list is more informational than realistically places you're going to be able to afford to live. Even the most affordable areas of Southwest Florida are above the national average, so you would assume that there are places here that are far outside the price range of the average person. This is by far one of the most requested videos on our channel that I haven't made, because the answers to this video are probably going to be a little upsetting to the average person, since realistically most of us can't afford to live in these places. The prime example is number 1, Port Royal. Located within the city limits of Naples, this community is by far the best place to live in Southwest Florida. And I know it may sound upsetting to say that simply because it's the most expensive place that it's the best. What about culture? What about vibes? What about everything else? Is the price tag the only thing that makes Port Royal better? And the reality of it is, it's more expensive because it's that much more desirable. So yes, it is better. Currently, an empty half-acre lot is going for $11 million. Several homes on the market right now are pushing the $30 million mark in this community. Over the years, I've worked in this community many times, and I can say that it does leave a lot to desire despite the price tag. Number 2 is Boca Grande, another location that may be outside the price range for most of us. It is located in Lee County, Florida. Access to the island is through Charlotte County. Surrounded by some of the clearest waters along the Gulf Coast of Mexico, where dolphins, sharks, and manatee are a daily occurrence, secluded with a slow island speed of life, it is very expensive, but the white sandy beaches are well accounted for with this price tag. Many of the elite from Southwest Florida find it the perfect place to hide away. A quarter-acre lot sells for nearly $2 million. Some of the most elaborate homes on the island are going to be pushing about $20 million. Despite being an exclusive place by price tag, it is still a very charming and quiet escape from the bustling areas of Southwest Florida. Very low-key. Number 3 is Bay Colony. Located within Pelican Bay, this particular community is reserved for the absolutely most exclusive residents. Elegance and location give this place an expensive price tag, well deserved with its amenities, location, being close to some of the best beaches in Naples. Nearly a dozen homes carrying the largest price tags outside of Port Royal in the Naples area are located privately on the beach, alongside about 6 condos that are also very exclusive just to the south of the Ritz-Carlton of Naples. Many of the residents of this community are people you may have seen on TV. Others are CEOs and presidents of companies you're using their products in your home currently. I've worked for some of the nicest people in this community, as well as some of the biggest jerks you could imagine. It just makes me want to throw some products in my household away. Number 4 is the Picayune Strand State Forest. This is not an elaborate, fancy community. It is actually one of the most primitive places you could imagine, constantly under threat from forest fires. Known to the OGs of the 239 as the South Blocks, you're probably wondering why I would put this place on our list. Originally, this was plotted for construction of homes, an effort by local environmentalists to save this area, and it became a state forest. The land was bought and it was turned into preserved land. However, some of the properties had already been built into homes, and some of those properties are still around today. The people who have the privilege of owning these properties directly in the Everglades, an area that is protected, have the luxury and the privilege of seeing black bears, Florida panthers, and other wildlife come to the doorsteps of their private secluded land. Number 5 is Marco Island, rated as the safest place to live in the United States. Surrounded by the Everglades and the Gulf of Mexico with almost perfect tropical weather, this is a place that is still accessible to the average millionaire. A vast majority of the single-family homes are going to have access to the Gulf of Mexico. Real Gulf access, not like Cape Coral. The snook and the sheep's head are literally in your backyard. Number 5 on this list, but my personal favorite, when I acquire the wealth that I am destined to acquire through my YouTube endeavors someday, I will find myself here on Marco Island. Struggling to communicate with my landscaping guy about why he hasn't trimmed my bougainvilleas properly in English, even though I know Spanish, which at that point I will completely disown, unless I'm at some fancy Spanish wine festival. Number 6 is the island of Sanibel. It's on this list for you guys. I personally don't like Sanibel. Yet, understandably, it is the private retreat for many wealthy people who find the isolation of this place ideal, surrounded by the Gulf of Mexico and billions of mosquitoes. The price of gas and the toll to get on the island is more than enough to keep most poor people out of here. Along Gulf Drive, there are homes overlooking the ocean directly with tropical gardens and a very Caribbean feel. This is the perfect quiet retreat for those looking to get away from the more busy parts of Southwest Florida. A favorite among artists and other celebrities looking for a discreet place to have an affair or something like that. World-renowned fishing and some of the best shelling you'll find in the entire state of Florida, it is understandable that to some, this is definitely one of the best places in Southwest Florida to be. Number 7 is Anna Maria Island, located just outside of Bradenton. This is a type of place where Plies would buy his baby mama a crib. Surrounded by clear waters of the Gulf of Mexico, white sands, and tropical vegetation, even a simple 2-bedroom, 1-bath on this island can run you about $2.3 million. And it would be nearly twice that if it wasn't near Bradenton. Beach-adjacent properties are running between $5 to $10 million. With easy access to Sarasota and Tampa, it is a prime location. If you like being on the water, this is one of the top locations with many aquatic preserves that are in pristine condition, and you can even see the Skyway Bridge on the north side of the island. The geography of this location makes it one of the most attractive places to invest in all of Southwest Florida. Number 8 is Bonita Bay, located on the west side of Bonita Springs. This is quite literally a small city within Bonita, offering different types of communities varying from single-family homes to condos. Also, the price ranges vary dramatically, offering diverse list of options within a gated community that is surrounded by preserve lands. With private access to natural preserves in Estero Bay, restaurants, and many other amenities, this community is compact, having everything you need within its boundaries. Being in the heart of Southwest Florida, you will feel like you are surrounded by a natural oasis. The ponds are packed with massive tarpon, being brackish water. I had a customer here who knew I was passionate for fishing. They always let me do a little bit of fishing after I finished my jobs, and I never really hooked into anything here, but you could tell there was huge tarpon and snook in these brackish waters. Number 9 is the city limits of Naples, with communities like Park Shore and the Moorings, convenient access to 5th Avenue South, the downtown of Naples, the Naples Pier, perhaps one of the cleanest and most well-managed cities in the entire state of Florida. Tropical vegetation like coconut palm trees provide ample shade and those tropical vibes we love. With great livability and many options for dining, a fairly walkable area, this is undoubtedly one of the most desirable places you would want to live, not only in Southwest Florida, but in the entire country. Best beaches in Florida with some of the whitest, most pristine sands you'll find in the entire state. Despite the city's reputation for being quite expensive, you can still find very large, adequate homes for under $2 million. Number 10 on our list is Pelican Bay, located just to the north of Naples city limits. This is one of the most desirable places in Southwest Florida. There's sufficient walking and biking trails, beautiful natural lakes, and easy access to some of the best beaches in Southwest Florida, with many parks and well-shaded avenues, encouraging a wide array of outdoor activities that will encourage your productivity, your exclusivity, your creativity, your capacity, and not too many festivities because there's a lack of diversity, being 98% white if you don't include their landscaping workers. This census designated area usually pulls some pretty good statistics for income. Local rumor has it that every day at 5:15, Judge Judy drives a white Rolls Royce right through this community. And those are the top 10 best places to live in Southwest Florida. Honorable mention, Venice. Venice is a nice place. It almost made the list. And when I say this city of Naples, I mean like within city limits. There's always this person that lives way out in the Golden Gate Estates. They have a Naples address, and then they go and brag about how they live in the best whatever. And yes, I know that Port Royal is within Naples city limits. I had to make the distinction there. If you could live anywhere in Southwest Florida, where would you want to live? Personally, I really enjoy Port Royal and Marco Island. Fort Myers along McGregor is also a really nice area with some beautiful historic looking homes. Ya tu sabes, man.